I looked at the live draft tutorial from 7 years ago. It needs a little bit of updating, so I thought I'd try it here. So this is the live draft room. You get that from our website, right at the front page, upper left corner, you'll see enter live draft room. You'll come to this page. One thing I will say, make sure you refresh. That's going to be really important. If you scroll down here, you see reload this page. You can do it that way. You can hit Control R or Command R, depending if you have a Mac or PC. That will refresh this window. It's important to do that, especially if changes get made or I pause the timer or whatever. That's usually when that starts to happen. Just explain the main parts of this window, how it works. You'll see the draft list here to your left. What you do to draft a player, you just select them, and then you can see down here, I can do different options. I can actually look at info to get stats. It'll pop up a window. I can close that and still be in here. I can draft them straight up, or this is the kind of the new feature from 7 years ago, add to work list. This is the draft queue. This is going to be really important for you because if you're looking ahead, you want to say, okay, I'm targeting these players. This is where you add. So I would just add him. I can just go, you can see I can keep adding this to the list and it populates the bottom right here. You also can move them up and down the queue. You could remove them and you can draft them right from the work list. So that's going to be really key. It helps you, if you're looking for particular guys and put them in your queue, then you won't lose them here instead of just searching this big long window. This can get really overwhelming too. There's lots of easy ways to find who you want. If you're looking for a particular player, you can just type in his name. I would type in, whatever last name. If I'm looking for, Cooper Kupp, I could put KUP and here's his name. I can add him to the work list or draft. So and then reset to go back to the screen. The other way you can do it, if you don't know you don't know his name, but you know who he plays for, you can specify the team here. Like I know he's the receiver for Indianapolis. Here's all the receivers for Indy, and then you can select from there. Reset and go back to the screen. So this is going to be really helpful to you and use it well to work your list. This middle window will just be the draft picks. This will scroll as picks are getting chosen. So you can scroll up and down with this, but this list will populate as we draft. This is upper right corner is the chat, just for people that are chatting and talking smack or whatever. It occasionally gets used, but not too often during the draft. And then obviously here is the draft timer, so you're going to see all the who's currently up, who's on the clock, who's on deck, how much time you have left. Remember, 2 minutes and 30 seconds is the time for draft picks. And for those who have been in the league long enough, I'm not going to have too much grace on you. You've been through this long enough to know. But this is your buddy. This is their main access. So hopefully this will help you understand how to use this well, so you won't get too confused and overwhelmed once the picks start rolling in. If you've got any questions, feel free to contact me, and good luck.